Set to run. Ready for the Coolmore. And they're racing. Jumping fairly, TENTYRIS goes back towards the end. Legacy Bound jump quickly with Sky Glider. Skyhook isn't far away on the inside, and Beedman forcing forward. McGaw out wide, virtually on its own, is leading up there as well. So after 250, Beedman led Sky Glider and McGaw wider. Legacy Bound and also Bayvart as McGaw is all on its own up the outside. Beedman led the division on the flat side by a length. Legacy Bound, Sky Glider and also Bayvart. They were followed next by Raging Force, behind them Hidden Motive and also Jimmy Ricard. Towards the back My Gladiola with also TENTYRIS and Tycoon Star. One of the course proper in the Coolmore, 500 to go. Beedman just in front of Bayvart, who's called upon nice and early. Legacy Bounders next, followed by Skyhook, Jimmy Ricard, Tycoon Star the outside. TENTYRIS is starting to weave through. 200 to go across the track. TENTYRIS explodes through for Zara. Took the front, draws clear from My Gladiola. TENTYRIS is pounding away, and TENTYRIS a spectacular win. My Gladiola second, third Legacy Bound. They were followed by Bayvart. Skyhook is next, then Tycoon Star, Sky Glider, Raging Force. The Howden Victoria Derby as Matsuda is brought forward and the field is set. They are ready. Signal, and they're racing in the Derby. Miwa jumped away, only fairly. Observer out well with Savvy Sander. Azazel out quickly, and High Vol from the deep is also coming over. So at the winning post with a lap to go. The favourite's going to lead Observer with High Vol hunting across. Azazel kept it wide. Savvy Sander behind them from Options. Then Arcora wider. Next to Seamus, who's between horses. Deal done fast on the rails as they leave the straight from Engine of War 3 deep. One step closer on the fence, then Matsuda, Providence between horses. Amazaki well back. Then came Miwa, McWoody, and Last Autumn Mystery to the riverside. And the leader is Observer, striding out by 2 lengths. High Vol and Savvy Sander third as they approach the 1800 metres. 2 further back is Azazel. Fourth outside of Options, a length and a half. Arcora, Deal done fast. Then came O'Shamus, 1 step closer. Engine of War is 2/3 down the field and 3 wide as they continue their journey past the mile. Further back is Amazaki on the inside of horses, and then came well back in the field by Providence, and then came Amazaki, Matsuda, well back in the field, Miwa, McWoody and Autumn Mystery to the top of the course at the 1400 metres, and Mark Zara is going to try and take luck completely out of the equation and lead all of the way in the Derby. It's Observer by about a length and 3/4 and slowed it up at Chiquita Lodge from High Vol. Savvy Sander third, and fourth is Azazel. A length Options, and then came Arcora, no speed on. Deal done fast is next, and then came O'Shamus. Around it 3 wide, Engine of War is progressing. A length 1 step closer, Providence. Matsuda around those horses. A length and a quarter, Amazaki. Then McWoody, Miwa, 2 lengths Autumn Mystery with a lot to do. So Observer led the Derby at the 900 metres, 3/4 of a length in front, and has had a cheap run from High Vol. Azazel now hooks out 3 wide, a length off the lead. Savvy Sander behind those. They were followed by Options and Arcora. Engine of War's always been wide. It's 4 deep now. Matsuda 5 deep, trying to loop them. Next in the field, O'Shamus as they start to sprint it up around the corner. Deal done fast is next, and they were followed by 1 step closer. Amazaki, McWoody hooks the widest. So it's Observer has controlled the tempo. 400 metres to go. Zara sitting pretty, led by 2 legs to Savvy Sander. Arcora runs on. Deal done fast, and then whacking away 1 step closer. Now he calls for Observer at the clock tower. How much left at the 200 metres? A length and a half. Arcora, Deal done fast. Observer, 100 to go. Grits his teeth. Left 3/4. Arcora. Observer's holding them. He's the stronger. He's the winner. Observer won the Derby. Second, Arcora. Deal done fast in a photo for third with 1 step closer. Then Savvy Sander, Providence, Miwa, Autumn Mystery. Behind them, O'Shamus, Options, Engine of War, High Vol, Amazaki, McWoody, Matsuda, and at the tail of the field, Azazel. Third of the Group 1s. They're ready. Goats crash back and they're racing. An Idle Flyer and a Bounding beat them out like a Lucy, not too far off those. And there's Pride of Jenny as she does. Takes about 100 metres to get into her work, but off she goes. And Pride of Jenny led Idle Flyer on display of Bounding, followed by Like a Lucy, Benazil. Back in the field is Fangirl, and then came along the inside settling Firestorm. Towards the back to Mask Rose, Splash back, and at the tail of the field Lazura. So the leader is Pride of Jenny, as she loves to do towards the 1,000 marker, leading out by 4 or 5. Idle Flyer second, third abounding, a length and a quarter on display. A length Benadryl, a length Like a Lucy. Three further back is Fangirl, then Firestorm, Damask Rose, Splashback, and last of all Lazura. So through halfway, 800 metres to go, and Pride of Jenny has extended. She's about 9 or 10 lengths in front, approaching the corner. From Idle Flyer second, third abounding, then on display Benadryl, Like a Lucy is 16 at least off the lead. Back behind those horses, Fangirl, followed by Firestorm, Damask Rose, Splashback, and Lazura. So Pride of Jenny looking to be the first multiple winner of the Empire Rose at the 400 metres. She's 8 lengths, 9 lengths in front of Like a Lucy on display. Abounding, battling on Benadryl and Fangirl. Pride of Jenny, 200 metres to go. She's getting a little bit weary, but she's still 6 or 7 lengths in front of Like a Lucy. Pride of Jenny, stand up and cheer. This is going to be a famous win, a multiple winner of the Empire Rose. Pride of Jenny, you are a beauty. Like a Lucy will run second. On display in a photo for third with Fangirl or Lazura, Firestorm behind them. Splashback, Benadryl, Damask Rose, abounding and idle. About to get underway, and they're racing in the Melbourne Cup. River of Stars jumped away pretty quickly. Speed from Arapaho, Smoke and Romans. Vauban's tucking in behind them. Half Yours is nice and close. Changing of the guard, using plenty of the track on the outside to sweep over. Arapaho is the leader. From Smoke and Romans, the inside. River of Stars right behind them. Torrenzino, Goody Two Shoes, and changing of the guard out in the middle of the track, taking its time to come over. Then came Torrenzino. Further back is Half Yours, who's about 8th or 9th in the early stages. One Smooth Operator and Maidan. Land Legend in a pack, and then came Valiant King, Presage Nocturne. Not that much speed on here as they saunter past the 200 metres on the first occasion. Back in the pack now on the rails is Vauban, followed by Absurd, Buckaroo, Athabascan, Parchment Party, further Chevalier Rose, El Riffa, More Felons, and Flatten the Curve is last at the post. So the leader is Smoke and Romans, with on the outside now Royal Supremacy going up to just about dispute the lead. Changing of the guard, got across from that outside alley, third one off the fence. Next on the rails, Arapaho. They were followed by Goody Two Shoes, and next on the rails, River of Stars. A length and a half to Torrenzino, then Maidan. Further back is Middle Earth, One Smooth Operator. 2,000 metres to go. Next in the race is Land Legend, 3 wide. In between horses, Half Yours in the middle of the pack. A length and a half, Valiant King. Presage Nocturne is next, the grey. Followed then by Vauban. A length away in the field is Buckaroo, who is on the back of Valiant King. Next, Athabascan on the inside. Then came Absurd, Parchment Party, Chevalier Rose, the inner. Well back in the field is further El Riffa. More Felons is second last, and Flatten the Curve is last in the Melbourne Cup. 1,400 metres to go, and Land Legend now took it up and has raced clear about 4 lengths in front to try and turn this into a staying contest. Land Legend 4 or 5 lengths the leader. From in second, Royal Supremacy, and they're 2.5 lengths in front of Changing of the Guard and also Smoke and Romans. 2 for the back, Goody Two Shoes, Arapaho as Land Legends now 8 or 9 lengths in front. River of Stars is about 7th, the inside of Torrenzino. A couple of lengths to Maidan, and then came Middle Earth as they reached the 1,000 marker. Next in the field, Valiant King a little wide from One Smooth Operator, and Half Yours, the favourite, is 25 off the leader. Then Buckaroo, Presage Nocturne, Vauban, Absurd, Athabascan, well back further, Chevalier Rose, Parchment Party, El Riffa, More Felons, and well back in the field towards the home corner. Flatten the Curve has got a lot to do. So it's Land Legend, 600 metres to go. A runaway leader, 6 or 7 lengths in front. From in second, Royal Supremacy. They were followed by Changing of the Guard, Arapaho under pressure, Goody Two Shoes presenting up the middle. They were followed by River of Stars, who battles on. Torrenzino and Middle Earth right down the outside. 300 metres to go. Goody Two Shoes for Ireland, led by a length and a quarter. Middle Earth and Half Yours is getting through. Goody Two Shoes with Half Yours challenging at the clock tower. Half Yours takes the lead from Goody Two Shoes. Middle Earth, River of Stars. Half Yours is coming clear for Jamie Carr for the Cups double. Half Yours, the history maker, won the Lexus Melbourne Cup by 3 lengths. Half Yours the winner. Second, Goody Two Shoes. Third, Middle Earth from River of Stars, Torrenzino. Vauban behind those. Meadows, then came Absurd El Rifa, then came Arapaho, well back Royal Supremacy changing of the guard, Smoke and Romans Maidan, Absurd pulls up alongside of One Smooth Operator, well back Parchment Party further flattened the curve towards the back, Valiant King with more Fallon's Presage Nocturne out the Baskin, and then Chevalier Rose, Land Legend and Buckaroo has completed the course. Field is locked away, Strictly Business takes the outside. Set for the Crown Oaks. And away they go, and get a good feeling from barrier number 3. Broke away cleanly, but Voting Rights beat her out with Ethereum Girl, and Spicy Lou is tugging up to second. Out deeper on the track, Just a Journey showing speed. Get a good feeling, looking for a forward position. Zoo Claire on the rails. Ethereum Girl got to about 5th or 6th. Classic Gem next. Then After Summer, further back Marisu Ojo. 2 further back in the field is the Pearls, and then came the rails She's a Diva. 4 lengths Janie Bopper, and on the inside Strictly Business last as they head towards the riverside. So 2,000 metres to go. Zoo Claire took it up by 2 lengths. Voting Rights is second, and then came Spicy Lou continuing on that wide run steadily. Ethereum Girl is 4th on the rails, a bit more relaxed today. 1 1/4 length Just a Journey deeper, and then Get a Good Feeling, who's tucked in 6th, one off the fence outside of After Summer as they reach the 1,600 metres in the Oaks. Classic Gem is forced to race wide. She's a Diva next the inner. Marisu Ojo between fillies. 2 further back is the Pearls, and then came Janie Bopper, and Strictly Business last at the 1,400 metres. Zoo Claire striding out. Quite a good tempo in the Oaks at this stage, led by about 1.5 lengths. Spicy Lou is second. Just a Journey is third outside of Ethereum Girl. They were followed next by Voting Rights and After Summer. The next pair, Get a Good Feeling, the outside of She's a Diva. Then Classic Gem, Marisu Ojo. The Pearls as well back third last. Then came Strictly Business, and Janie Bopper is at the tail. The bolter hooking out 3 wide, thinking about a move as they run towards the side of Flemington Racecourse. So they reach the 1,000, and Zoo Claire strung them out a little, about 2 lengths to Spicy Lou, and then Ethereum Girl, Just a Journey, as the leader stops and starts them and comes back to them, now leading 3/4 Spicy Lou at the 800. Ethereum Girl is third from Just a Journey. Voting Rights in plenty of air now, 3 wide. After Summer next. Get a Good Feeling tracking Voting Rights, getting off the fences She's a Diva. Then Classic Gem, the Pearls, a satellite around the outside and is starting a looper. Then came Marisu Ojo, passed by Strictly Business as the field really pack, and then Janie Bopper. They run for the money in the Crown Oaks. 450 metres to go. Spicy Lou momentarily hit the front. Here's Get a Good Feeling, and the Pearls on the outside. The 2 favourites joining in now. And up the 300 metres, it's Get a Good Feeling about 3/4 of a length in front of the Pearls, who won't give in. And Strictly Business right down the centre of the 200. Get a Good Feeling. The Pearls grabbed by Strictly Business. Strictly Business stays on. She's the stronger. She comes away. John Allen for Tom Carberry. It's a famous win, 3 lengths. Second the Pearls, third After Summer. 4th Classic Gem, Ethereum Girl, and they were followed by Get a Good Feeling. Next Spicy Lou, followed then by Voting Rights. She's a Diva. Towards the end, Janie Bopper with also champion sprint. So down to 9 runners. Benedetta goes in, completes the line. Drama before the first of the Group 1s. The field is set. Ready, and they're racing. And beginning well was Tropicus in the centre of the line, with also the outside Jetabeel showing some speed. Benedetta's about 2 lengths off those early. Flying for Fun is also driving up on the inside to sit a couple of lengths off the leader. So the leader is Tropicus with a bit of an arrowhead up the middle of the field, leading by 2 lengths to in second place Jolly Star, Flying for Fun, Jetabeel. Giga Kickers behind those horses. Then Libertad Cabela's second last in the race is Magic Time with Benedetta at the tail of the field. And gradually the entire field coming up towards the outside fence. At the 600 metres, Tropicus in front 3/4. 2 in second, Jolly Star. Wider is Jetabeel. Behind them, Flying for Fun, Cabela's. Then came Libertad, who's trying to stoke into the race. Giga Kick waited with Magic Time behind them, and Benedetta trying to wind up. It's the widest of all as they reach the 250. Jolly Star lets down. Magic Time and Giga Kick coming through. Libertad scrapping away, and Benedetta the outside of the clock tower, taking the lead. Magic Time with Giga Kick. Magic Time and Giga Kick. Magic Time draws ahead in front. Giga Kick won't give in. Digs in for the line and wins. Giga Kick has won it. Zara again. Magic Time second. Jolly Star third, and then came Libertad, Benedetta, Tropicus flying. Pole holds them. Movement out wide, racing now. Pretty good line. CEOLWULF got a good start. Treasure the Moment began quickly but dug up immediately. Pride of Jenny. So the leader Treasure the Moment, but Pride of Jenny is right there. Mr. Brightside looking to get across. CEOLWULF keeps him wide at the moment. And then came Steffi Magnetica. Pericles, Lake Forest, Von Hawkins to Party is last in the early stages. So with 1,200 metres to go off the rails, Pride of Jenny is the leader from Treasure the Moment. Mr. Brightside as Pride of Jenny does what Pride of Jenny does and goes to the lead, 2 lengths in front of Treasure the Moment, Mr. Brightside, and they string out. They were followed by CEOLWULF in 4th place, 2 for the back of Steffi Magnetica. They were followed well back in the field as they come towards the halfway marker at the 850 metres by Pericles, and then came Lake Forest, Von Hawkins to Party. So it's Pride of Jenny, 4 lengths Treasure the Moment, a similar gap, Mr. Brightside dug up already. Then CEOLWULF as Pride of Jenny is spreading them here. Coming around the home corner, the 600 metres. Pride of Jenny stuck to the fence. Treasure the Moment. Lane brings her to the middle of the course. And then came Mr. Brightside, 4 lengths off them. From CEOLWULF, Steffi Magnetica, and back behind them, Pericles. Pride of Jenny hard up against the fence. And Treasure the Moment there together. 300 metres to go. It is stamina sapping. Then came CEOLWULF joining in. And Pericles under the arches. Pericles takes the lead at the 200 metres. Going with it, CEOLWULF. Pericles at the 100. CEOLWULF won't give in. Pericles, CEOLWULF coming back. CEOLWULF off the canvas and Pericles, CEOLWULF. CEOLWULF or Pericles in a photo. It's going to be a photo finish, and they were followed by Steffi Magnetica. Back behind those horses then was Treasure the Moment in company with Mr. Brightside. Ready to run. Starter has the button in hand and they're racing. Light Infantryman was slow away. Benagil's going back with also Via SISTINA. Alan Kerr bounced quickly in front of Pia Zambardo and Golden Path, followed by Attrition. Next Tom Kitten, followed by Point King on the inside. Then came Kovalika, and behind that runner Via SISTINA, Benagil, and Light Infantryman has gone back to the tail of the field after leading the Cox Plate his last in the Champion Stakes. So with 1,450 metres to run, Alan Kerr is going to take up the lead by about a length to Zambardo, and third is Golden Path. Next in the race is Pierre outside of Attrition, and then Point King the fence. Next is Tom Kitten a little bit free, 3/4 of a length Kovalika, Benagil. Via SISTINA is second last. Light Infantryman at the end at the 1,200 metres at Chiquita Lodge. So it's Alan Kerr the leader by a length and a half. Second is Zambardo, third is Golden Path. They were followed by Pierre, who's travelling well away from the rails. In between horses, Attrition. Tom Kitten had the back of Pierre, then Point King. Next is Kovalika. Via SISTINA is now 3 back on that 3-wide train on the back of Tom Kitten, just starting about getting motivated. Further back, Light Infantryman, and Benagil is at the tail of the field. So they are reached the 800 metres now, and the leader is Alan Kerr, just in front from Pierre. Then 2 lengths Zambardo, Golden Path. Next Tom Kitten. Via SISTINA is just starting to get closer with Light Infantryman. They're not that far off the lead now, about 3 or 4 lengths as they run around the corner. They come to the middle of the course. So it's Alan Kerr from Pierre. Zambardo back to the inside. Tom Kitten. Via SISTINA getting nice and close for James McDonald now on the outside at the 300 metres. Here comes the star Via SISTINA. She lets down from Tom Kitten, Pierre and Zambardo. 200 to go. Via SISTINA. 2 legs Zambardo running a race from Pierre and Tom Kitten. Via SISTINA. 100 metres to go. She's got the class and she's got the legs, the stamina to win. Another star turn from Via SISTINA, 3 legs. Zambardo, Tom Kitten, Pierre. Then Light Infantryman, Attrition, Point King, Golden Path, Alan Kerr, Kovalika, and Benagil at the tail of the field.